You've heard of the term situationship. I've taken it and made it something different. The situationships that we find ourselves in have the power to cause us to shift our perspective, either for good or for bad. When we shift for good, we've taken accountability of what we've been through, how we've been hurt, unhealed trauma. That causes us to shift in consciousness. So situation shifts can be very beneficial, right? If you're learning. Most people do not enter a relationship to find out what's wrong with themselves. Most people are looking for relationships to bring ease and peace, but that is only half of the coin. You're a co-creator of this relationship experience you're currently in, and that's why a situation shift has a silver lining. So when we talk about unhealed inner work, we're also talking about modeling. Our parents are works in progress. So oftentimes we're teaching them as they're raising us. And whatever they haven't worked on, children tend to model that. It was Bowlby who talked about attachment theory. And in Bowlby's work, whatever attachment style you developed as an infant goes on into adulthood, and it will present itself in your relationships, whether that is a secure attachment, an insecure attachment, or an indifferent attachment. The wounds that our parents left unhealed has the potential to become the standards and principles we have for relationships as adults ourselves.
Don't be this guy. Raise your drive and libido. It's time to man up with X-Wolf. Boost your testosterone levels to help decrease your body fat percentage and increase lean muscle mass gains. Boost your stamina and blood flow for those tough workouts. And these workouts also. Go to xlabsups.com to find out more.
Yo! How y'all doing today? Get ready. Get ready, get ready, get ready for today's lecture. Let me pull my ears out. Somebody said, why your ears tucked in? I don't know. What's happening? Y'all hit that like button, hit the share button. What's happening? The day after Father Day. Father Day. Juneteenth weekend. We got a lot to cover. I got a crew coming in, but as you see, they running a little late. What's happening? Hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button, hit the like button. Again, y'all just saw the X-Wolf product. I use it. Dope product. Testosterone booster. Nothing but a bunch of healthy herbs. Not all herbs are good for everybody. But they good for my body.
My body all over my body.
Maca root powder. Saw palmetto berry powder. L-arginine. Panax, ginseng root powder.
You got the root in
Okay,
it?
so let me do it one more time, because a lot of our people low-key be tripping. And I love Jeff. Jeff is my brother. I love Jeff. Can Jeff be busy? Can Jeff take a hiatus? Is it okay that Jeff is out in the world handling his scandal like a vandal? See, again, y'all get used to folk. Y'all don't be supporting everything that they do. And then when life shifts and they change, or life changes and they gotta go do something else, then you be like, where Jeff at? Well, when he was here, did you really support everything that he was doing? Are you supporting giraffe balls? So don't come in here with the goofy, Jeff, where you at? taking care of his family, handling his business, making some opportunities for himself. See, y'all, sometimes you think, oh, this is my favorite show, or this is a show I catch during this time of the week. They're going to always be there. That's not always true. Right? Cordaro Davis, thank you. I appreciate that. Good brother Dwight Johnson, thank you for hitting the super chat. This is the most, with those two we've made on super chat in nearly 6 months.
Oh, Lord. That ain't right.
No, I'm telling you, because YouTube takes about 30%.
Mm-hmm.
And very few people have been super chatting. So with those 2 super chats, shit, that's, man.
We ticking up.
Wow. So I'm thankful for those brothers. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. So don't forget, go to xlabssups.com. xlabssups.com. xlabssups for your X-Wolf supplement. Then also support Z-Moss, my own brand. I have my own brand of sea moss called Z-Moss. It comes with Irish moss, bladderwrack, burdock, and of course black pepper. Support, support, self-awareness, 333, thank you. Support, 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 support my sea moss. All you have to do is go to cmossbusiness.com. HuriKane Report, the Black Al Jazeera. This is where I get my news from. All the stories that I'm working on, I get them from the HuriKane Report. Write it, take action, maintain freedom. This is a news outlet, an alternative news outlet for brothers and sisters just like you and me. Follow them on Twitter at the H-report2 or on Instagram, H_REEEPOORT. H-report.news is their website. Support, 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 support. Total package. Energy. Let me tell you something.
Total package crack juice.
Let me tell you something, buddy. I've been COVID free this whole damn time.
COVID free.
Time is on my side. Yes, it is. You understand me? While y'all out there fucktarding around, I got my total package energy. Look at all these B12 supplements. This B12 right here.
What?
You understand me? You understand me? I got B12 gold.
It's in his hand.
You understand?
It's in his hand.
Oh yeah, we gonna get you turned on.
Did you turn it?
Huh? Hey, we juice. I need some green juice. My spiritual advisor said I need some green juice, something green. But you know, if I'm drinking green juice, it's got to be sweet. Go to TotalPackageEnergy.com. Tell them Zoe Williams sent you. They've got pea protein. They've got vitamin C. I've been taking all of this stuff, man. Support, support, support. And you know, here's a big thing. Here's a big thing. Is it sweet? This ain't sweet.
You don't need no sweet.
This is parsley, pear, cucumber, and spinach. I need something sweet. All right, anyway. Look, it show up as black on the screen.
You don't need no sweet. That is sweet.
All right, so listen. Listen to me now. Listen. I got something big happening. When I tell you this Come to Mises masterclass is about to change the game, I got a spiritualist that's coming on the Come to Mises platform. Oh, look, I got two psychotherapists. Mm-hmm. I have an economist, And I got the spiritual brother who happens to be my godfather in the Ifa tradition, Baba Femi, is gonna come on. We gonna heal generational curses. We gonna heal.
Familiar? Baba Femi sound familiar.
I know the man is world famous,
He was in a
No,
documentary, right?
from you. I heard him from you.
and he's in my documentary.
I heard him from you before.
Man, when I tell you, listen, this Shrouded Lighthouse series, come to Mises. Because guess what? It's 2021, and there's no way motherfuckers should still be blaming other people, other entities, outside sources. Listen, if your house is a hoe house, how are you not gonna prostitute yourself out in the world?
Oh Lord!
Like, you see, if your environment is your madam, how are you not gonna be a hoe out in the world? I'm trying to tell you, July 4th, that's when I'm gonna drop that link.
Hey.
July 4th, you're gonna be able to pre-order your spot. Now, here's the interesting piece. If you've already purchased a masterclass from me, if you pre-ordered the Shrouded Lighthouse book, better do it now, get ready. If you've already signed up to my Patreon, you get 70% off. 70?
70.
That's just telling you it's not about money. Who is this? Renisha. Thank you, Renisha, for your kind super chat. Right? Cordaro, Self-Awareness 333, Renisha DK, and of course, Dwight Johnson. Man, I appreciate every last one of y'all. Everybody hit the like button, get ready. The show is about to take off. Get ready. Listen.
How many
So-
did you had? How many did you had?
I
You
had-
got the real man.
That ain't nothing in there.
Don't be hoarding the old joint. Don't be hoarding the old joint. Where the old joint at?
Man,
The actual crack juice.
I got
Where the actual crack juice?
I got a car full of
Hey,
it.
let me get a couple of them crack juice.
I got you, Cam.
Crack juice.
I got you. So I want you guys, man, to really get ready. July 4th, we're going to drop the Come to Mises Masterclass. And I want everybody that follows me, everybody that's already signed up, to sign up. And don't forget to sign up to the Patreon. If you sign up to the Patreon today and then get to Come to Mises, you'll get 70% off. So everybody should sign up to the Patreon. Support. Sarah is still putting content over there. Thank you guys so much. My brothers have joined me today. OG Timmy Tight Top, a.k.a. 10,000 push-ups, a.k.a. molecular, a.k.a. films,
You motherfuckers, boy.
a.k.a. films.
Did you say AKA molecular?
This nigga's a legend. He don't even know it. He be in here acting mad. Nigga, you a legend.
I told him, I said, man, look,
I ain't
just
worried
be
Keep
you.
fucking up words. Nigga, you a legend.
Oh, I ain't gonna say much today. Nigga. I ain't gonna say much today. Nigga, you better talk.
Man, niggas gonna see you on the streets and be like, molecular. Hey, I fuck with you, molecular.
Niggas.
Molecular films.
Molecular Film Productions, nigga.
You hilarious.
So my brother Weed Juice is in the building. Talk to him about your brand, man.
What's up? We've been here since 2012 supporting juice, supporting the movement of health. People don't realize that it's important to have more fruits and vegetables in your diet, have water in your diet, make sure you fast. You know, me, I lead by example. As far as having all the knowledge, I'm still searching, I'm still learning about food and stuff and what foods to intake. But as I've been experiencing, I connect with the foods, like I eat bananas, nuts, all the things your body needs. So
Bananas and nuts.
bananas and walnuts. Now you're trying to now you're trying to do some bullshit, nigga. Now you're trying to do some bullshit.
Hey, wait a minute.
So
I'm about to say me too.
Is that in here? Bananas and nuts? There better not be no bananas and nuts in this shit.
Give me grapefruit juice.
Along with me doing juices, you need to eat the right amount of protein. So I start off with, nut-based protein. So almonds, these niggas being funny. Almonds, cashews. That's the most important. That's the important protein your body needs. So they always push protein. So you want to eat the right protein. More nut-based protein. Plant-based protein. You guys niggas.
Come up with nothing.
Say something else, man.
You say something.
Ain't a
else.
nut a bean or something? A legume.
Right, nigga.
Plant- You should have more
Legume-based protein.
plant-based proteins, okay? As with our melanin, we need more minerals and stuff in our body. We don't need things that some of these Albions need and stuff. We need more minerals. So fruits and vegetables. Albion's white. What is it?
Is it Abias?
Abias.
Abias?
Abias.
What's that?
Ted Abiasi.
The white people. Ambiance.
Ambiance.
Yeah. The white people.
Ambiance.
It's another word for white people.
The Caucasian.
Another one.
For the
Or the
Caucasians.
Draconians and whatever.
Okay, just say Iberian or some shit. Ambiance. What? A Tamahu.
Well, see, this is what the Moors use. They say ambiance sometimes, So I'm just, I'm relating to my people right now, okay? So anyway, we need more minerals, which is sea moss. Fruits and vegetables have more minerals, so we need that more than anything. Minerals. So juices have minerals in it. Sea moss has a lot of minerals in it. So support We Juice.
And vitamins. Vitamins are very
Right.
important.
So that's what we need as far as a melanin. We need more vitamins and minerals more than anything. So support We Juice, WeJuice.com. Well, okay, my bad. WeJuice.com, OUIJUICE. Put the ZoWhat code when you visit. Boom.
Man, hit
What?
this brother up, man. Support. Black-owned business. Been rolling with us for a long time. And although we poke fun at him, we really respect and appreciate this brother's craft. I recognize that he was doing some really big things back in the day. And I said, hey, man, I got to bring Dina Love onto the show. And let's help build this brother's brand and keep it in business. My homeboy, Kev.
Yo.
You on the dig? Hey, Kev, when can we get back on the boxing shit? I was getting good. And then I fell off. And then I
You
got
fell
fat.
off after you beat that dude up. My bad, I'm sorry. That's when he fell off. I remember
that's
that
a
shit.
That's a molecular jab.
Okay. So you gonna jab at me
Molecular jab.
on the molecular level. You trying to get down to the molecular level.
Molecular level jab.
So you said your
That's what we doing?
you admitted your hands were dirty. Your hands were deadly, so you had to kick back like, okay, my nigga, I put it on the nigga, so I gotta push back from my,
Believe it. He came for me.
That was one.
That was hey.
That right there, boy.
First of all, that's actually the truth though, because you was always working out with him and stuff. As soon as that happened, you kind of.
No, you know what? I wasn't really.
You gotta go back
Yeah,
and think
Kev,
about
we
it.
just gotta get back in there. Kev, promote your shit. Fucking with goddamn Timmy Tight Top.
TGT. Hey, that was a nice molecular jab.
Molecular.
Yo, on a mission to get 1 million melanated brothers and sisters learning the law. All of those who need to learn the law, that would be all of us. So, police stop law package starts with right here, the easiest thing. Oh, where we at?
Right here.
Easiest thing. This is police stop or flashcards. This is probably going to be the easiest thing that you order to learn the law. Questions like, what is a Terry stop? What is reasonable suspicion? What is probable cause? Can the smell of marijuana give police officers probable cause to search my car? All these different things that they get you on. Excuse me. What is loitering? What is obstruction? These are all the little things that they get you on at police stops that you need to know. So this is how you get to do it. Get the package, and the flashcards come with it. Sit down with your kids. Sit down about 30 minutes a day. Have them learn everything. It comes with the flashcard. The cop stop or the constitutional rights card. The qualified immunity stat packages. Also the bonds. This is the police the public official bonds, just in case they do violate your rights. This is the Know Your Rights manual that teaches you everything. Everything that's in the police stop flashcards and more is in this book. If you order the Great Book of Melanin Research, you get the package for free. All right, so again, I got to tempt y'all with the candy so that y'all will eat the vegetables.
Uh-oh.
So realnuggets.com, excuse me, realnuggets.com, get the package. The police stop flashcards come in a package like this, but I just want to show y'all. So look it up, realnuggets.com.
Hey, Mike.
Kevin got a
Hey, Mike, if you still in here, man, come get some of this juice.
Mike.
I know that's why you was standing over there hovering, then you left. Come back and get some of this juice.
No, I was making sure that the bikes was good.
But you
grab a juice.
Grab yourself a juice, brother.
November too. Thank you.
There you go. All right. It's time to get serious. We're about to get into today's topics. Shout out to all the dads out there, good fathers, fathers who are finding their way, fathers who are struggling to understand what it means to be a father, fathers who are redeeming themselves from mistakes made in the past by trying to, step up and correct some of the things that they've done in the past. Shout out to all of the fathers that have been down from day one, been doing the work from day one. Happy belated Father's Day to all those fathers who are out there working and doing their thing. Thank you everybody for hitting the super chat again. Tommy Hooks, Renisa K, Dwight Johnson, thank you so much. Like I said, this is the most we've had on super chat in a long time. This damn, I'm shit. Thank you. All right, topics. Let's get right to it. There's a couple of things that I need to ask this question before I get into all of the current events and whatnot. Serious question. A white person wrote this question. Right? It says, can you put it on the screen?
Which one?
It says, for my African American friends only. White person wrote this.
Okay.
African American, who would that be?
Yes.
Right. It says, a serious question about reparations. I'm starting from the baseline position that reparations are completely warranted and will be paid so that every African American man, woman, and child of any age will be fairly compensated due to the unfortunate fact that their ancestors were enslaved here until 1865. Once those initial claims are paid in full, will another amount of additional reparations be sought to compensate African Americans for their continued victimization by discriminatory practices and systemic racism that occurred from 1865 through 2001? He's saying, do we have two claims, or is this all under one claim? Like, is the slavery claim one claim?
Right.
And then Jim Crow, discrimination, economic redlining, all the other goddamn police brutality, all the fuck shit that's been going on. Hell, Della Reese not getting paid the same amount as her white co-star. Like,
the pinky toe about Eddie Murphy.
You understand? We want to know, is it two claims or one? I have my answer. What's your answer, Kev?
Uh-oh.
Answer the question, Kev, and then tell us your opinion about the question. See, I got to set it up for Kev, because Kev has an opinion.
I ain't got no necessary opinion. The answer is you got no claims. You have no claims as far as African American. That status under African American, you're gonna get no claims. That is a dead status. It's not a real status in law. You guys. If you don't learn the law, you're not gonna get shit. That's just the bottom line. You're in a society of laws, built on laws, run by laws, and if you don't learn those laws, you're not gonna know shit. So African Americans, they already ruled. There was a Supreme Court case that already ruled that reparations were illegal, were unlawful, because they would have to spread the money out to everyone equally. So they basically ruled that no one singular group excuse me, no one singular racial group can get a benefit from the government without everybody getting it. So there's no reparations that melanated people are going to get by themselves. But your reparations are sitting there waiting with the government. They're in, excuse me, in an account with nobody touching it. It's under the the Bureau of Indian Affairs. Yeah. This is where your true reparations are. Matter of fact, reparations actually means to return to one's own land. That's the etymology of reparations. So
well, break it down, because I want to know now.
Right.
Come on.
Yeah. So in the Bureau of Indian Affairs, they're holding close to 600 million acres of land for Native Americans, what they call Native Americans or Aboriginal Americans. It's right there. They have trust services. If you go there, you click on trust services, and it tell you all the monies that's being held for Aboriginal Americans, the lands, the money that they're earning off the lands for gas, oil, excuse me, all of that stuff. They have to put in an account, in a trust account, and it's just sitting there. And you go and you look and you say, and it says claimants, and there's zero, no claimants, because none of you have come back in your correct status to be able to claim that shit. So that's where your true reparations are, if you come back in your right status. But as far as what he's talking about, you know, the whole Jim Crow and, you know, are there going to be two separate reparations? Now, if we're in this illusion, then yeah, I think there should be two forms of money coming back for the different types. So one for the slavery that happened for a certain amount of time. But Jim Crow was a whole nother animal. Redlining and all the rest of that stuff, that was a whole nother animal, taking out major economic hubs that we were building up, so that because they understood that if we build up those economic hubs within their society, it would make us equal on that level. So they had to take them out. So for doing all of that, yes, there should be some compensation for all of that shit that was done.
Interesting. TTT, Timmy Tight on the molecular level, what should we do?
So listen. So
Should
is
we
it
do a
called
PM?
reparations or restitution?
Yes, restitution is what we're supposed to be looking for.
But at the same time, how can we get paid?
Good stuff.
How can we get paid on something that actually belongs to us already? So this is our land. They're gonna be paying us back on our money. Yeah. So how can they pay us back on our money? This is our money. So it's like me.
Do we have money?
Right.
But
I don't think this is our money.
It's not.
But this is our land. It's like somebody coming to my house,
The
stealing
money
my
we have ain't even the American public's money.
True.
This is the Fed's money.
True.
But that's a separate group.
True.
That's not
True.
even
That's a
America,
separate corporation.
really.
That's a corporation.
That's something else.
So, but if they did pay us reparations, where would they pay it from?
They would produce it out of thin air.
That's what I'm saying. It's gonna have to. They would produce it out of thin air, but it's gonna have to come from a gang of those Caucasian people who are like, hell to the no.
They don't want to do that.
We ain't giving up no money to no niggas, no time, nowhere. And that ain't gonna go through. That's what I'm saying. Then you're gonna have to get them behind it, and that ain't gonna happen. Them niggas are not. Why should I have to pay for the stuff that my forefathers did? I didn't do it.
Look, we're not even part of it.
Did I have any slaves?
I have a bunch of black friends.
But they
I just had a black friend
I was
over last
raised
night.
with black people.
But I think it's gonna be amazing the amount of white people that's gonna admit that they black.
But
Say,
hold on.
Money.
To get the money.
But hold on. But they didn't say that when they was paying the Asian people
But do you understand?
and the Jewish people.
But do you see
I
the
got it.
difference? Are they
Yes.
Asian or are they calling themselves a color? Are they Jewish
Are they
or are they
calling
calling themselves a color?
Yes.
Tell me what adjective there's ever been a nation created off an adjective
Wait, what do you mean?
in history. Name me a nation that was called the Black
who
Nation.
you calling an adjective?
The
Are you
black.
talking about us or you talking
I'm
about?
talking about us.
Talking about black
Black.
man.
Everybody else use it too.
But no,
But
Asian.
they use it because-
But Asian is a nationality.
It's a nationality.
That's a nationality.
It's not a
Jewish,
color.
the
No,
Jews.
Asian means east.
We know that terminology, but legally, it's a nationality legally.
But-
we don't. Black is not. Black is not a nationality.
But it wouldn't just be called Asian, it'd be
We'll take
Japanese, Chinese.
We'll take Jew.
Take Jew.
We can take that. You can take
I was
that.
on the goddamn basketball court with my homeboy. He's a goddamn Jew.
You can take that.
He in the movie business. And I talk hella shit to him. I said, you know you stole your shit, right?
Oh yeah, you told me about Homewood.
You stole your shit. His name is Michael. I said, Mike, you know you stole all that shit. None of that shit belongs to you.
Yeah,
you know
told
that, right?
me that shit.
He said, doesn't matter. We have power. Doesn't matter. We're in power. Doesn't matter. I said, now what is you? Are you an ethnic group or a verb? Because according to the book, Hebrew means to cross over. Abraham crossed over Tigris Euphrates River. They called him a Hebrew because he was crossing over. Is that some nomadic shit? Now, is that an ethnicity or a nationality? He says, I don't know. Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
We're in power.
Right. Exactly. That's what I was just about to say.
Right. I don't know. Sometimes we argue, but you know what? I don't know. Doesn't matter.
The only time the adjective matters is when they're using white, because it doesn't matter with them because they're in power. They can use white. But this is the funny thing, that anybody in America, you can claim whatever status you want. Since 1960, they've allowed you to claim whatever status you want. White, Indian, whatever. They'll tell you that it's called self-identification. You have to tell us who you are, and then we'll deal with you accordingly. Just so you know, like most Mexicans in America are classified as white. 60% of Mexicans in America are classified as white. Most people who come from Islamic countries that come over here are classified as white. And so for these years, we've been getting dogged out and redlined because on the census you fill out all the niggas live over here. So we're like, oh well, all the niggas live over there. Let's just circle around that, and then we're gonna keep all the money on this side. When you could have literally been claiming white the whole damn time and literally been receiving the benefits of Caucasian people, but y'all don't know that.
So when he sent me the text message with the question, he was like, could you ask this to your audience? I said, man, I'll ask this shit motherfucking tomorrow on the air, goddammit. And I said, it's not two things. I said it's one continuous fuck slap of shit that these people have been doing. Because one thing about white America been planning to stay on a motherfucker's neck for centuries. They still on fucking Haiti's neck. Haiti is the only country in the Western Hemisphere to defeat slavery. We defeated them with our African belief system, voodoo, Ifa, all of. Get your white ass the fuck out. Okay, so they have had a concerted effort to sit on the neck of black people, right? And when you look at that goddamn dollar, that dollar talks about the New World Order 300 years ago. Yeah. These motherfuckers planned all the way out. So I believe they have motherfucking been planning to stay in position once they raped us of the knowledge of self, once they took all the history, confounded the history. Because let me tell you something, there's business, listen, it's a lucrative business to confound the history. Because let me switch up the histories, let me change the players, let me change the ethnicity, let me change the land.
Let me put a Caucasian Cleopatra and a Caucasian Pharaoh and a Caucasian.
let me put a slave that was brought here from Africa with an Aboriginal African black person that was here already, and then put them together and send their ass to Mexico.
Yep.
Do you know how confused that story is right there?
Yep.
What they know how to do all that. Do you understand? So
the reason I would say that it was two things though, because they actually did, after the Reconstruction, they did try to implement melanated people into the system. Melanated people started coming up after the Reconstruction. They had major businesses and banks, like hundreds of banks and all kind of shit. It was more than one so-called Black Wall Street. And so they were really coming up. But then this is where the Southern cats were like, nah, fuck that. And this is where bulldozing, this is where you get the word bulldozer come from, because they started to do something called bulldozing or bulldosing, beating whenever melanated people would start to participate in in government at that time, because we were allowed, you know, after the Reconstruction, they were bringing us in, we were allowed to do these things and vote and all that, but they would beat the shit out of you when you showed up at the polls or you tried to get involved, you tried to be active in law. They would beat your ass, and it was called a bull's dose of it. They would give you a bull's dose of a beating, which eventually the word became bulldozer. So at that time,
bull's dose of a beating.
a bull's dose of a beating, which is literally where the word bulldozer came from. Beating
Hold on,
your
let
ass.
me stop somebody real quick. Forever Blessed. Is the Zo book out? No. I've been giving updates on the book. We're still editing the book. It's not out just yet, but I wanted you to know that because you asked this very question. Is the Zo book out? Not yet. We're still in the editing process, but once the editing is done, manufacturing. And then once we get the book, distribution. I just wanted to share that with you. Thank you for asking the question. You can still pre-order the book, theshroudedlighthouse.com. Kev, finish the bulldozing of the folk.
So I was just saying, so that was another, that was a split time to where they said, okay, we were getting stuff. So after the Reconstruction and all that, we were getting stuff within that system, and then they were like, nah, we can't do that. And then it became another part. This was Jim Crow, and then all the bulldozing and all that shit came in, and so that started another wave of taking niggas down when we were on the rise, which is why I say it should be restitution, not reparations, because if what we started to gain within the system at that time, we should be restored to that. All that shit that they took from us, all the Wall Streets, the banks that we had, all of that shit should be restored.
Somebody said, ain't slavery employment, Zo?
What?
This guy, Mooney Hale Jr., said that. He's in the
word
chat.
employee legally does mean slave.
Yep.
But what? Cite your source so they can know.
The Black's Law Dictionary. Go look up the Black's Law Dictionary, 4th edition preferably. You look up employee and employer. It'll say master and slave.
What?
I have a question. Can I have a question?
What? Wait, hold on. What did you think I would do at this moment? See, when you hear shit like that, your whole life shifts.
Yeah.
The fuck? Wait, say that again.
Yeah.
The legal term employee
And employer.
and employer
In the Black's
means
Law
master
Dictionary,
and slave.
and slave.
Black's Law Dictionary.
Black's Law Dictionary.
What edition?
4th edition. Go look it up. It's online. There's an online 4th edition. Just punch in Google
Wait,
Black's Law
Black's
4th
Law?
edition. Yeah.
Black's Law Dictionary.
Punch in Black's Law 4th edition PDF. And so you'll pull up the whole 4th edition Black's Law and go look up employee and employer. It'll say master and slave.
I should tell your mama on you. Now here we go again. Me and my lonesome ass friend. What the fuck? Shout out to Red.
It's no joke.
What the fuck?
Nigga, this is a whole slave system. Everything was created off slavery. You think they would let that system go? They just revamped it. They just re-freaked it.
That's why I
They called it
say.
some other shit.
That's why I say they owe us money.
But they can't pay us.
And it's not two separate incidents. I think it's all one continuing incident.
But one of the what I listen to based on since this is our land and everything started from us building everything, they can't pay us based on our own money. It doesn't make sense. It's like somebody going to your house with your money and paying you back with your own money that they took from you.
But but they're not paying you back with your own. They're holding your money. They're holding money. Like the Bureau of Indian Affairs are holding billions of dollars for Native Americans just sitting there in the account. Like,
So that means people need to change. That means people need to change their status.
if they're serious about getting that shit back, yes.
Listen,
change your
if you
status
can't
from being a
change
fucking
your
color.
address, how the fuck you gonna change your status?
Well, we all at this table know the most
absolutely
important thing
change
is
your status.
learning the laws. You have to learn the laws and learn the things that you need to do to change your status.
You can absolutely change your status.
And that would change everything. It's really the most important thing is us knowing the laws. And
I do
how
that.
to-
I teach
how
a
to-
status class.
Yeah.
So you guys want to change your status, go to patreon.com/realnoggas, sign up for the status classes, and you'll be able to change your status once you watch the videos, take the course.
Very interesting stuff, man. I thought that was an interesting question that he sent to me, man. So, shit. I gotta get y'all opinion on this weekend.
Juneteenth.
Something happened this weekend called Juneteenth.
Right, Father's Day.
I mean, it's in alignment with what we're talking about right now. Can we put up my picture for Juneteenth?
Oh, that one?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Oh, wait, hold on 1 second.
No, ma'am.
Oh, is this one right here?
Yeah, make that bigger now. Were we thrown a Juneteenth bomb where there's a hate crime bill that has never been signed for black folk?
Nope.
There's systematic inequality. Reparations has still not been paid. There's abject poverty. There's social injustice. You gonna rush an Asian hate crime bill out soon as the oh shit, they said the coronavirus is coming from Asians. Lord have mercy. Let's protect our Asian friends. Immediately, they get an anti-hate crime bill. We've been hated on. Listen, let me tell you something. We black. We got swag. We're the mothers and fathers of swag. We're the mothers and fathers of spirituality. We the one that put the concept of God in your head. Of course you gonna hate on us. We need an anti-hate crime bill.
You gotta protect the pedicure.
So was Juneteenth being made a national federal holiday? And when I tell you they rushed this holiday,
they made
it
damn fast.
Yeah, they made it happen.
Rushed it so fast the post offices couldn't even close.
Now, Juneteenth, was that a symbolic bone that says indirectly,
leave me the fuck alone, niggas.
Roll over. Here, nigga. Sit, boy.
Here, nigga, leave me the fuck alone.
Play dead. Huh? The Juneteenth bone.
Here, little nigglets.
I don't think the bone that big.
Here, leave me the fuck alone.
I just need to know, I want to know y'all opinion about Juneteenth. For many people, tell them what Juneteenth is about. Because a lot of slaves found out that they wasn't slaves 2 years after slavery. Okay, go ahead. What's the story of slavery? Somebody, the Juneteenth story?
The General Granger rolling into Texas to tell the last of the slaves who didn't know that they were free from the Emancipation Proclamation. He rolled in there.
Nigga, I'm gonna get 2 harvests out of these niggas. I ain't saying shit. I'm gonna get 2 more harvests.
You growing some wheat?
No, it was 3. It was 3 years. It was 3 years.
Yeah, because
3 years after
I'm gonna get 3 harvests out of these motherfuckers.
It was 3 years after that.
It was 3. It was because
harvests? No, 3 harvests. Jeez, I know this
harvest.
The fuck?
No, they
harvests.
Yeah, they were saying harvests.
Fuck, I'm sounding like molecular. 3 harvests. The fuck?
So they basically told them that they were free, but the Emancipation Proclamation only freed niggas in the South. And it really didn't free niggas in the South though, because they couldn't tell the Confederates what to do. It was only like, hey niggas, if y'all able to escape, then you're free. But shit. Like, look here. We can't tell these niggas what to do, but if you escape, then you get to some free land, then you're free, nigga. Because he didn't free any of the slaves on the border states from the north and the south and the north right on the border, because he needed to keep the Union together. And so he didn't want to upset the niggas in the Union who had slaves. So he didn't free them niggas in the north, only the niggas in the south. And you can't do that though. You can't do that by, you can only, it was at wartime. So he can only do it by executive order. So, which means when wartime is over, them orders are over. And so General Granger, he rolls in with General Orders number 3, and he tells them, based off of the Emancipation Proclamation, which is just the executive proclamation, which is just an executive order, just like general orders, these are only orders done by the executive branch in military time, which means they don't have any force when the war is over. And so, yeah, y'all niggas is free. And so he rolled in there based off of what Lincoln said 3 years ago, you niggas supposed to be free.
Yeah.
But y'all still working?
Hey, Nick.
What the fuck?
Before you stop, hey, Nick, get that last little bit of celery right there.
But
On your way out.
But they
It ain't
came.
gonna pick itself.
But the ships came to Texas twice, because first time the melanated people came and told them in Texas, and they didn't believe them. And then
That
sound like today.
then in 1866, that's when they came in Texas again, and the white people told them, like, oh, y'all free now. Niggas, it's been 3 years now. Y'all been free for 3 years, and y'all ain't know it.
Hey, for real, Hassan, you don't understand how profound of a statement that is. Motherfuckers are exactly the same today. Yeah. They don't listen to each other.
Until Caucasian.
They wait. Think about the crack scene.
Shit.
Listen. Nigga, I'm not gonna give up my motherfucking trip.
Crack scene.
I'm not gonna give up my trip to Jamaica.
Nah.
If I need a digital craccination passport, I gotta get it. Digital craccination passports. In other words, you can't go nowhere without the mark of the beast.
Yeah.
You can't go nowhere unless you got that passport that said you got
the hokey pokey.
You got the hokey pokey. They done hokey pokey you.
Got that hot shot.
Huh? Now,
Hot shot.
fuck logic. Fuck what your mind is already saying. Hey, a craccination craccinates you against a particular disease, so you don't get it again. Craccination. Right? So,
supposedly.
Once you get that motherfucking chicken pox, I remember back in the day they used to fuck you with that shit, and you had that motherfucking mark on your arm.
You immune to that shit for the rest of your life.
You immune to that shit forever.
For the rest of your life.
But not this.
Huh? This is some different shit. So you mean to tell me, once you get the craccination juice, all three, when's the last time you need? First off, I'm from the era they stick you one time, and then maybe 10 years later you need what they call the booster shot. Huh? You remember that booster? Oh shit! I got to go in and get a booster. God damn it! Now you got to take these bitches back to back to back. Get sick.
That's true.
And you still can get.
And the crazy
You
thing
still
is,
can get it.
the crazy thing about this, the crack the crack scene is what it is. The very thing of what it is. They call it some new. They don't even call it the crack scene. They call it a new type of technology. This is what they're calling it. It's not a crack scene, because the mRNA stands for messenger RNA, which your natural RNA has instructions, but natural instructions from nature on what to do within your body. But what they've done is the messenger part is a program. So they've encoded it with a certain message of what to do when it gets in your body, which is recreate the proteins that you would find on the V. And so it creates the proteins in your body. Your body's immune system gets aware of these proteins and then starts to develop immune systems to the proteins, not the actual V. It's just the protein that's on the V, right? That's what they're telling. This is what they're saying of how it works. Now, the message, the thing that they don't tell you is that they're able to encode RNA and DNA with anything. Mm-hmm. They put Bitcoin on DNA and had somebody say, whoever can uncode this DNA, you can have the Bitcoin. And some Asian student uncoded it. But when he uncoded it, it was way more than that. It was albums and pictures and all kind of shit on a strand of DNA. Oh. You can go Google this.
Now watch this. Now watch
They're
this.
They're going to be creating super soldiers and shit.
Tie all this shit together with Juneteenth. Watch this. These motherfuckers just passed that law that said educators can't teach race theory.
Right. Critical race theory.
Critical CRT. Critical race theory.
Teaching white people how they fucked up.
So they whitewashing the history. Molecular Films just told us one of the most profound things he's ever said on this show, and that is, them black people came to the black people in Texas and said, yo, the president just signed the Emancipation Proclamation, we free. And them niggas told them niggas that rolled
Y'all
in.
full of shit, nigga. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. Hey, you better get your ass one of them damn rakes before Massa come out here, nigga.
You better pick up one of these hoes and get to work, nigga. Who that nigga up on that now?
Right. Get your ass over here and pick up something, nigga.
Hey, and that's a great point. Denisha Fry makes in the chat room. She said we can teach critical race theory.
You can.
We can. We can teach whatever the fuck we want. We can teach quantum physics. We can teach whatever the fuck we want.
I think we've been teaching critical race
I think we have.
We've been
But
telling.
I believe Farrakhan has taught critical race theory.
Yeah, forever.
I believe, and I can name
Francis
6
Cresswell Singh,
man,
and 50 Dr. Phil Valentine,
right,
and
John Henry
Dr.
Clark.
Henry
We
Clark,
just keep going
yep.
and going and going, right? But here's the thing. That point Hassan made. It gets validated when the white man goes, yeah, that's right. I mean, yeah, he told the truth. The black man over here. Come on.
That's why Tim Weiss is so famous. Tim Weiss he only say the same shit that other niggas been saying for the last 40 damn years.
But you know what it
because
is.
he Caucasian. Oh, look at Tim Weiss. Tim Weiss, he saying, nigga, do you hear what Tim Weiss said about niggas?
That nigga Tim Weiss right.
So you know what that means then? We need to figure out how to fucking get out of this fucking syndrome that we on. What is called? What's the syndrome that we in love with our captors?
Stockholm.
We in Stockholm syndrome. We need to figure out how to get out of it. Everybody's in it in some type
So
of way.
would you
and shit.
say wearing Versace is a form of Stockholm?
Yep.
Would you say
yeah.
wearing Gucci is a
Yep.
form of Stockholm?
Yep.
All of it.
all the shit?
Because listen, if you study fashion, they will tell you the clothes you wear add to your sense of self and your self-esteem
Right.
and how you present yourself. So if a motherfucker busting his ass at the motherfucking fish market 7 days a week, cleaning fish, washing dishes, frying, sometimes waitering or whatnot, so he can get them Gucci shoes. I told my broke ass son the other day. My son is broke. I mean, he young,
Right.
He gonna be rich in a minute. I'm totally confident of that.
Absolutely.
But the motherfucker had a game. He on Chris Brown's team at the motherfucking G League.
Okay.
Is it the G League? No,
Or
it's
the Rock. I'm not the Rock.
it's the
but,
Drew.
Drew League.
They on the Drew League team together. Him and Frank Nitty, all these niggas is on the same team.
Okay.
Motherfucker go down there, dip and fly, say, hey nigga, take that necklace off.
You told him to take the necklace off?
He said,
stop flossing, nigga.
He said, Dad, what's happening, my nigga? Why you tripping on me and my necklace and my bling? I said, nigga,
about to go hang her niggas with real money.
I said, nigga, you got on the necklace, but your car ain't got a bumper.
Wow. Priorities, my brother.
Bruh, come on.
He's a young. It's
Your
good.
car ain't got a bumper?
Nigga, you look beautiful now. You're beautiful. You look like an angel.
Your car ain't got a bumper?
You understand? You look like a full-blown angel, nigga, straight out the Bible. Bling. You know what I'm saying? But that car ain't got no bumper, but you got the necklace
Right.
on. What kind of attention are you asking for?
Right.
This
Because-
hood shit. Go down there and get your hoop on. Handle your shit, my nigga.
Yeah, you ain't got the floss.
Hey man, this is daddy logic over here working with my kids. Listen,
That's real logic.
hey man, we in a weird ass time, right? We gave this white man the presidency, correct? We gave the white man, Joe Biden, the presidency. He couldn't have got it without us.
Mr. C9?
He gave us a symbolic federal holiday. But no reparations, no hate crime bill, no social injustice bill, no end to systematic poverty. He ain't even taking calls from niggas who helped get him in the
Look
goddamn.
here, nigga. You niggas is lazy anyway, so I'm giving you a day off. Shit, you ain't happy with that shit? That's some these niggas don't want to work, so just give them a day off. They'll be happy with that shit.
Hey man, this shit's getting crazy. Now watch this. Watch this. Because this all makes sense. U.S. household wealth rose to record $136 trillion in first quarter. Reuters. U.S. household wealth jumped to a record $136.9 trillion at the end of March. A report from the Federal Reserve showed on Thursday, bolstered by massive government aid aimed at blunting the economic fallout from the coronavirus pandemic. Guess who got the most of this?
Caucasoids.
Where is this money?
No, how the fuck these motherfuckers get all this?
You know who got money? A lot of, the Caucasoids. But a lot of businesses got that money too.
But who are the majority of the businesses?
Yeah.
Over $12 trillion in businesses, white folk.
Wow.
So when they talk about this money, and see, this is part of the manipulation. We're going to make it seem like all Americans. But when you start slicing into the pie of that, black people lost money. Before the pandemic, we were at 6.5 trillion. Now we're at 5.6 trillion. We lost bread.
Niggas lost jobs.
We done lost businesses. We done lost a lot of shit.
They got a lot of businesses. So the PPP loan says.
That's you saw what niggas did to the PPP. You saw what niggas was doing with PPP.
That's one nigga that's on the beach somewhere like, nigga, this is my PPP loan, nigga. I don't care if I get caught, I get caught, but nigga, I'm living it up right now, nigga.
I'm popping bottles tonight.
That nigga was chilling, like, nigga, look if he was sipping on his drink at the beach. Like, nigga, I'm living my shit.
So I'm looking at the board of governors.
I think it was him.
Right. I'm looking at the board
I
of
saw that
governors.
shit too. That motherfucker was talking all that shit.
I'm looking at the Board of Governors for Board of Governors of the Federal Reserve System. Wealth component. Real estate. White folk. $24.39 trillion in real estate. That's what white folk got. 80 million homes. 3.9 trillion. Black homeowners, real estate. This is the Board of Governors of the Federal Reserve System. 1.6 trillion. 1.62 trillion. Hispanics, 1.54 trillion. Other, 2.77 trillion.
Other, that's like
right? Consumer durables. White folk, 4.4 trillion. Black folk, 0.51 trillion. In other words, 500 billion. They got 4.4 trillion. We got 500 billion in consumer durables. Hispanic, 300 million. Other, 460 million. Listen, because of that businesses, like you said, everybody with the PPP and the businesses, look, listen to this. Corporate entities and mutual fund shares. White folk, 20 trillion. Why all this shit be in the 20 trillion?
Right, way the fuck up there.
Black folk, 350 billion. Hispanic, 360 billion. Other, 1.1 trillion. Pensions and entitlements. White families, 20.5 trillion. See, they gonna stay 20 trillion.
Right.
That's real estate, that's corporate entities and mutual funds, and now pensions and entitlements, 20 trillion.
That's because we don't know how to play the game.
Look, black folk, let me show you. 2.27 trillion. Hispanic, 1.1 trillion. Other, 2.7 trillion. Private, listen to this, private businesses. $11.25 trillion for whites. Black businesses, private businesses, 260 million. Hispanics, 230 million. Other, 730 million. Other assets. Now, we don't know what the fuck other assets. $19.4 trillion for white folk.
There's yachts and and all kind of other shit. Cars, yachts.
Blacks, 1 trillion. Hispanics, 660 million. Other, 1.7 trillion. So this is from Board of Governors of the Federal Reserve. Right? Here is the new pie chart of wealth distribution by race. Whites have $114 trillion. Blacks have 5.45 trillion. But understand, 4 trillion of black wealth is real estate or pension, and 75% is in the hands of the top 10% of black families. So if you're not in the top 10% of black families, meaning if you ain't got $300,000,
man, it's because we don't know how to play the game, though. Most of the hidden game that niggas don't know about is the stock market.
Yep.
Trust, that's how you get. That's how you're going to create major wealth.
People know about it now.
But not
now.
They know about Robinhood, but they don't know how to work the stock market. It's a skill that you actually have to go learn. It's not, hey, let me buy a couple of shares of this, couple of shares of that. People who really know the stock market. So this is how it goes. Like in the stock market.
Hold on one second. Hey, if there's a troll in here, block his ass. Cause we don't do hoe shit. Motherfucker won't come see and take these hands.
Oh, hell no.
Like real life hand situation. Goofy ass. I'm okay with offering hands to niggas.
Hey,
You sure are.
But if y'all see him up in here, don't let motherfuckers get goofy shit off. Cause I believe that there are some agents in this motherfucker for real.
of course.
I believe that like there are real agents that are here to disrupt and be an agent provocateur and be out here to cause dissension amongst the people. I believe that. So my moderators, don't let a motherfucker live. You feel me? Don't let a motherfucker live in here.
That's right.
As a matter of fact, if I get to him before you, then we not really doing our job. Get this motherfucker up out of here. Hide from the channel. I just hid your ass. Hoe ass motherfuckers. We ain't got time for y'all. We're explaining a whole motherfucking litany of problems. I know you don't read. You probably tuned out because I was reading. You know, them niggas start reading. God damn, I gotta watch motherfucking
He ain't entertaining no more.
nigga, I gotta watch motherfucking Smurfs or the Snorkels or some shit.
With SpongeBob at.
You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, there's real shit that's happening. How did household wealth rise to a record 136.9 trillion, and most of the black businesses that closed during COVID were black? Those businesses ain't coming back.
Nope.
COVID ravaged a lot of black businesses because they didn't have the motherfucking capital to stay open.
But this is what I'm trying to break down. Melanated people, you have to understand this stock game. It is the major thing that's going right now. For a regular person who just invests in stocks, they have a stockbroker and they invest in their 401k and all this and that. You're looking to get back anywhere from 3 to 5%, a year. That's what you would usually earn. If you get 12 to 15% return on your stocks that year, you've done some great shit. So that's just casually, that's just people who have a broker invest or who don't really understand the stock market and just buying shares because they think this is going to go up and hold. Now, a person who actually knows the stock market, they win 70% of the time. 70% of the time, because there are things in place that allow you to do that. But if you don't know that skill, you just throwing money all over the damn place. Like, so case in point, like, so a lot of people will go spend a lot of money, like just their AMC, the AMC stock just went crazy this last couple weeks. And so people would go buy just shares of AMC stock. But if you understood how to buy options, so you're going buying a gang of money, you're going to spend maybe $5,000 on just a few shares on AMC. But I can spend $300 on one AMC option. That's 100 shares of a stock. Off that $300, we made over $4,000 in just a week. And so this is the type of game that you guys don't know. And also, you don't have to use your own money. This is the secret of the game.
Where you get the money from?
The broker.
So the broker
yeah,
get
you
money?
can
But you have to have a certain amount of money to get
But you have to put money.
account.
Yeah, you have to put money in the
I'm like,
account.
what the fuck happened?
But no, whatever
I
money you
use the
put.
broker money.
Well, whatever money you put in the account, depending
You got to
on
have
which broker you
$20,000.
use.
You have
no,
to
you
have.
don't. No, you don't. You don't have to have $20,000. Sometimes, if it's $500, $1,000, what they'll do is they'll match it. Some people do match whatever you put in. Some people do 2 times. Some people do 3 times and 4 times. Like there's a couple of platforms that'll do that. So what you have to understand is whatever you put in, you can open up something called a margin account, and then the broker will allow you to match that sometimes 2 or 3 times whatever you put in.
Yep.
So then you can go buy you can buy way more stock than you would just having your average money. Then you win, pay them back their little money, and then you just keep going. And this is how the Caucasians have been doing this shit, making crazy amounts of money. Timmy Tita will tell you he's been in it for the last year. Tell him how you've been doing.
Why you don't want to tell nobody what you've been
Tell him how you've been doing, Timmy Tita.
How come you don't want to tell people what you've been doing?
Because I just don't talk about it. But I'll tell the people. So
Tell him you've been doing good. You ain't got to tell them what you did.
You don't want to tell nobody what's happening?
So I realized that you don't really have to work that hard. You know, there's other companies that are already working hard already. You got Google, you got Amazon, you have AMC, you have Nike. You can invest in those companies already and make money off them. You don't got to do shit. Now I realize that during this pandemic that we are being fucking sold that we have to work hard when we really don't have to do that shit. We can just invest in these other companies.
And you only have to work when the stock market opens for about an hour to an hour and a half a day. And that's it.
It's just learning. I learned from this Terry's trade. I think Kevin told me about her, and I just learned how to do it and stuff, how to read the candlesticks and shit. And I just put some money in, just kept on
Reading candlesticks, nigga.
Some resources for you guys to go learn. I'm about to give you guys some resources. Wall Street Trapper. That brother he had a trap house. Got sent to jail, learned how to trade stocks in jail. Came out, became a millionaire, then went back to jail, taught all his homies in jail how to trade stocks. Now they all got portfolios, 6-figure to $1 million portfolios in jail. His daughter, who was 10 years old, has a 6-figure portfolio. His daughter. So that's Wall Street Trapper. The other one to learn options from, the major one to learn options from, his name is Mark Monroe. This dude is killing it. He's probably the foremost dude on options, a brother. Worth crazy amount of money. I ain't gonna put his money out there, but dude is worth crazy amount of money. Been doing options for 16 years. Go look up Mark Monroe or the Come Up series on YouTube. The other one is Terry Ijeoma. Her channel is Trade and Travel. She was a teacher and said, fuck all this. If I can just make $300 a day trading, I can quit my job. She did that, moved up to about $1,500 a day in trading stocks. And so she teaches everybody how to do this on Trade and Travel.
So what I realized from doing this stuff, that I had $10,000 in my bank account when the pandemic straight happened.
You mean to tell me
What?
after all this free promotion I've been doing for 6-7 years, you got $10,000 in your account, and you never came to me and said, hey, Zo, man, here's a little something for all the free.
Advertise.
Timmy Tita, what you been? You've been holding out.
So hold on. So I realized if you just keep your money in the bank, your money doesn't grow.
No.
You can put your money in the stock market. Your money can grow. You can gain $20 a day, $100 a day. Your money will grow. When you put your money in the bank, you don't do that shit. So I realized I'm gonna take my money out the bank and just put it in the stock market. So
and that is the
So that's what I did.
What we're telling you ever.
But
the stock market
see,
game.
you guys,
But you gotta learn, though.
You guys are leaving out.
Right.
The stock market has tiers of volatility.
It does.
There's low risk,
And there's high risk.
which is long term. You know, low risk is long term. It's gonna take longer to make some money off of low risk.
Right.
The high risk is,
But it ain't, but
it's
not a
like
risk
that.
though.
It's not a risk. Like,
it's
that's
not
why
a risk
70%
because
of the people. That's why people win 70% of the time who actually learn
In the stock
how to trade
market.
the stock market.
because
win.
my insurance guy who's worth millions of dollars was like, aha.
Because you can do
You
something
could
like
fuck it off right up here.
But that's only if you say if you invested $100 and bought stock, $100, and if your stock went up, you made like 20 bucks on it. You sell that right now, you got 20 bucks. But if you lose money, like say if you lost 20 bucks and now you got 80 bucks, you don't have to sell it. You can just sit on it until it goes back up. Stock goes up, stock goes down.
Right.
All you have to do is be patient. The shit will come back up. So you're not losing until you actually sell what you invested.
And also on these platforms, what most people don't know is you can set a limit to where if the stock falls to a certain number, it'll automatically get you out of the trade. So you don't have to do anything. You just set it literally before you buy the trade. If you're buying $100, if the stock's at $100, you think it's gonna go to 105. But then you can set it, say if it goes down to $90 or $97, sell. And it'll sell it for you and you're out and you don't lose that much money. So
Well, look, y'all, I got acorns.
Nah.
That's crypto.
Join my acorns. I'm gonna send y'all some friend requests. I got acorns.
Don't fuck with acorn. But don't fuck with acorn. That's some.
But one thing, everybody does need to learn how to play the stock market, though. People do need to do it.
It's the game that they're hiding from you, and you know, it's funny because it's really easy, but the thing that kind of makes it hard is just the language. And they know they had to make the language hard because hustlers can look at this shit and be like, oh, nigga, I know what this is. It's a game, like Wall Street Trapper.
Critical Thinker says, I've invested $14,000 last quarter of last year. It's very volatile. It jumped from 28,000 to 70,000. That's still a better increase than a savings account.
Yep.
And we agree. The faster the increase, the higher the volatility, the more the unpredictability.
But it's not unpredictable. That's what I'm saying. It's not that unpredictable but when you understand how to read the stock market.
Wait,
it's called
what'd you say?
technical analysis and fundamental
I
analysis.
want 300.
You want how much?
I'm just
They
telling
can hear you on TV, man.
Hey,
They can
you
hear
gotta
you.
meet me in the alley with a greasy brown paper bag. For all of them.
They can hear
No wonder
you.
you got the new car outside with the wrap on it with the weed juice. Hey,
Timmy Tight Top been doing nice.
Timmy Tight Top is
You
doing
been doing
good.
Timmy Tight
and
Top
you
been
ain't
doing
come to
nice.
see me,
I'm
man.
trying to tell y'all, you better get in this goddamn stock market. God damn it! If you
Okay.
take anything from what me and this nigga is telling you today, find out a way to get your ass. Look up those people I told you about. Also, there's
Timmy Tight.
damn, what is it? What's that? Her name is Tiffany James, modern black girl. She's a 25-year-old black girl who became a millionaire trading stock, trading options.
She does
She's
options.
no joke. 25. Her name
She
is
used to work at
Tiffany James. Her
used to work at,
platform is her platform is Modern Black Girl. Y'all have to look her up.
What is
she
this?
Is
Is this an app?
no, she's you can look her up on Instagram.
She
has
made
most
that
of
much
her
money.
stuff.
She worked
Dude,
at CVS.
She
worked
is
at CVS.
killing it. When I tell you she's 25,
What's her name?
Tiffany James.
Modern Black Girl.
Look her up on Instagram. Her platform is Modern Black Girl. She created it to teach black women how to trade, but she doesn't exclude men. But it's really she wants to teach black women how to become independent and trade stocks.
Is this her? This don't look like her.
Let me see.
Is it a white girl or a black girl?
Nah, ain't no
She's
white
like
girl.
Jamaican. She's like, dude, she's super chocolate.
I'll show you her.
and with some gifted stuff.
Here she go, right?
She's very gifted in the body.
Ain't that her?
No, that's Black Girl Stocks. Okay. No, that's another girl.
What's her name?
Modern. Her name is Tiffany James. Her platform is Modern Black Girl. And so just look her up on Instagram, Modern Black Girl. Type it in Tiffany J. She goes by Tiffany J too. Also, her name is Tiffany J. That's her modern. Man, she is killing it. She was like, she did a platform. She was like, she bought a brand new like super high rise apartment in overlooking Central Park, and so she did it again. She was like, it's so crazy, you know, realizing your dreams, you know, from when you were 15. I was like,
Bitch, that was 2 minutes ago.
right, that's exactly 15, bitch. You know how many years motherfuckers been dreaming? And you talking crazy? You know, 15.
He had a dream 15 minutes ago and shit didn't happen.
Right. Like you done lost your damn mind.
Sir, where's that link I told you to play the audio for? Oh, Lord.
These people.
She in one of her classes, she was talking
No,
about
but more power to her, man.
When Tesla was only at $70 a share at the beginning of January 2020. She told her students buy a $1,000 option on Tesla.
Somebody says she's on YouTube too.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah.
But by the end of December, that $1,000 option that she told her students to buy was worth $200,000.
Wow.
This is how you make money, really make money. All the other fuckery. And so then on these platforms, you have all these super millionaires who do these stocks. They tell you the platform. They say, look, get in the stock market, open a business, then buy land. That's the triplicate. They literally tell you this is how you do it. Stock market, business, land. And this is literally a whole platform with super millionaire Caucasians. I was just in there, listening. Like, what? Okay.
All right, so can I get everybody to hit the like button? Can I get everybody to support all of the businesses that we've put in front of you? You should sell WeJuice out, even though he doesn't need the money.
I always need the money. This is how black people, melanated people are going to support each other by supporting us.
Support Total Package Energy.
That's funny.
Support X-Wolf. Support Z-Moss.
Yes. Hilarious, because he doesn't need the money. I'm telling all your business, nigga.
And then, I didn't say that to you. Also,
I like that.
Hey, also support our girl, Sarah without the H. Because she has been dynamite!
Wow, really?
She has been dynamite, man, these last few shows. Her little side commentary, the little funny shit she be saying. I love it. So if everybody in here could send Sarah $5 on her Cash App. Can y'all do that right now? Sarah, put your Cash App up. Okay. I see you struggling. $ Sundays with Sarah. $ Sundays with Sarah. We got nearly 1,000 motherfuckers in here right now. Can I get you all to sign up to my Patreon? I'm telling you, the Come to Mises Masterclass drops July 4th. If you sign up to the Masterclass, if you to the Patreon, if you sign up to the Patreon, if you sign up, or if you pre-order a Shrouded Lighthouse book, you get a 70% discount on the Come to Mises Masterclass. And when I tell you it's a comprehensive class, it's going to be online, it's going to be Zoom, it's 4 days. We got special guest experts, giveaways, and more. It's going to be lit. Trust me when I tell you this is what you want to do. Please support Total Package Energy. Please support X-Wolf. Please support Z-Moss at cmossbusiness.com. Go support these black-owned businesses. Now, Sarah, I need you to play this.
Okay. I'm about to play it. I'm trying to see if you're gonna hear it. You're gonna hear it.
I heard him talk.
Well, are they gonna hear it? I want the people.
Yeah, they can hear it. Okay. And
so this
what?
is. This, I heard this right here.
Out there, white people make my blood boil. When you say there are no good apples out there, what kind of claim are you making?
I'm talking about people have this idea that racism is something that if you're consciously racist or if you're a Klan member, and I'm sort of making the claim that racism is something that is unconscious and it is actually in everyone, and everyone uses these words systemic. They're like, you know, I know that racism is systemic, and yet individually when you call them out, they'll be like, well, it's not me, you can't say that. And so there's a disconnect between use of the word systemic and saying that racism is everywhere, but the moment you point it out individually, there's sort of people disown their own violence and racism.
Would it be fair to say, based on your expertise, that white people are psychopathic?
I think so. Yeah. I mean, I think that there's many lies that, and I didn't get to that part because what I delivered was only part of a first series of talks. But the level of lying that white people do that has started since colonialism, we're just used to it. Such as every time that you steal a country, you loot, you say you've discovered something. I mean, this level of lie is actually part of history. We don't say that we killed all these people, we got rid of all the Native Americans. We say we discovered America. you don't talk about the level of death. You don't talk about the level of what actually occurred. You wipe the slate clean, you sanitize the violence, and you actually got lost along the way. You're trying to go to India, and then you say you discovered something. And this level of discovery is everywhere. You've discovered vegetarianism. You know, you've discovered yoga. You've discovered everything is a discovery, and it's all actually stolen.
No good.
That's what I was saying.
Oh. Wow. So, you just heard that, but yet you still hate on niggas, which means you think like these psychopathic white people. Like, see, this is where I'm coming from. Like, nigga, YouTube is the hate on a nigga industry. It's the hate other niggas industry. That's what YouTube, that's what videos, everybody's on YouTube talking shit about somebody. Or defending themselves, or a response video. Listen, when Krishnamurti says, it is no measure of health to be fully integrated into a sick society, that's exactly what that lady was saying. This motherfucking society is psychopathic. You've heard Kevin say it. Kevin first said it in motherfucking 2013, back on motherfucking T-Radio V, when we did the motherfucking show about how America is a corporation. And then we referenced the film that said corporations, if they were evaluated by therapists, would be deemed psycho and sociopathic.
Oh, look, that's called The Corporation. That documentary is called The Corporation.
Y'all motherfuckers come in here for a show, a shit show that can get you through the mediocrity and mundanity of your regular fucking lives. And when somebody like me says, hey, wake up, regular. Get your regular, mediocre, monotone ass up, because there's a God in you that's asleep and you've got power to do what the fuck you want to do, but you got to break up with the limited tools that your mama gave you. You got to break up with the limited tools that your family didn't have. I'm just bugging, like, why are we still attracted to fuck shit? You done heard us say it in so many motherfucking ways. Now this lady get on here and say, hey, yeah, white people psychopathic because the lie is automatic. But does that stop a black man from putting a black suede dick into a white pussy? Wouldn't that be a white lie? It don't stop sisters from taking that pink rat.
Oh, Lord.
That little pink, that little strawberry shortcake popsicle. It don't take, what? Oh, I don't give a fuck. This is a different time. We ain't, yeah, wait a minute.
What you call it, nigga?
Their whole motherfucking society is dysfunctional and based on a lie, but you can find a reason to be with them. And all your dysfunction is an extension of their dysfunction, right? Wait a minute. If your dysfunction is an extension of their dysfunction, how are you sexually attracted to the motherfucker that made you sick? I'm just saying. Then you come back in here and talk all shit about your brother.
That's hilarious.
I'm confused.
What you call it, nigga?
Motherfucker, listen. You see a nigga run and say, hey man, you get vaccinated. Nigga, what? First off, that's my personal business.
Right.
But you are one of the agents that Morpheus warned Neo about
Mr.
in the
Smith.
Matrix.
Yep.
The motherfucker said, hey nigga, pay attention, because everybody in this motherfucker can get walked into by an agent.
Until they pulled out of the system, everyone is your enemy in the system. It's potentially your enemy.
Do you see that? You saw that bitch in the red dress? Look again. Hey,
Wow.
motherfucker.
Yeah, she's like, boy.
You understand? That's most of the niggas you dealing with.
She was about
Because they want to get back to the stadium. They want to get back to Taco Tuesday. They want to get back to the movie theater. Listen.
the Clipper playoff game.
Do you understand that this system is making you a hoe?
Oh.
Do you understand that? If you will bend the knee and capitulate to toxicity in a society, what makes you think you're gonna heal the toxicity in your house? They're extensions of each other. You trying to be like the toxic society, but you think you're gonna heal your house?
I'll wait.
We was in a cigar lounge talking about the Cracks Nation the other day. The motherfucker, well, me and my son, we got the Johnson & Johnson, nigga, we good.
Oh, shit.
You mean the same one that they took off the market?
Right, that they took off the market for people getting the black clots and all that shit. People getting
well, we fine, so we good. I told him he had to do it if he was gonna go down to Mexico.
They give you cancer.
You're not even a real black man. You a straight up puppet.
Man, did you know that there have been more people? This is from the Cat Dog Cat agency. The Cat Dog Cat.
I got you.
There have been more deaths from this craccination than all the craccinations that there have ever been. More from this one than all the craccinations from all the different VCs that have ever
Kevin,
been.
it depends on where you're getting your news from.
That's the Cat Dog Cat.
If you just take the letters,
you take the letters. Take the first letters of the Cat Dog Cat. It came from them. That's the official. More deaths from this one than all the deaths than all the VCs, the deaths for VCs in past history.
U.S. Supreme Court blocks child slavery lawsuit against chocolate firms.
Huh?
What?
What'd you say?
According to the BBC, U.S. Supreme Court blocks child slavery lawsuit against chocolate farms. The U.S. Supreme Court has ruled food giants Nestle USA and Cargill can't be sued for child slavery on African farms from where they buy their coca. 6 African men allege that they were trafficked from Mali and forced to work on coca farms in the Ivory Coast. The group says both companies perpetuated that slave trade to keep coca.
Coca or cocoa?
Coca for chocolate. Coca.
That's cocoa.
COCOA is coca.
Okay.
Coca.
They did that to keep
like
the prices low.
Or cacao. It's actually cacao.
Well, then don't say cocoa.
But it's
then let's say cacao together.
The American name is cocoa. It's cacao. It's cacao. That's what they make chocolate out of.
That's what the shit said right here. The chocolate farmers.
But coca is
coke. Not cocaine. Not cocaine.
Yeah. Right. Just make sure.
God damn it. The court ruled 8-1 that the group had no standing because the abuse happened outside the U.S.
Wait, say that again. What outside the U.S.?
It happened outside the U.S., so the group had no standing.
What?
Really?
So this is what's happening in the world. You're a sick society, but you need your Nestle's Crunch.
Oh, Lord.
Huh?
They want some more.
The more you are like the society in which you live, the more toxic you become. That lady said white people are psychotic because they lie. Their lie is on remote control. It's on cruise control. What do you mean? What have we done? What are you talking about? I don't even understand. What? And then here we are, as Hassan pointed out, suffering from Stockholm syndrome. We love to be accepted and approved of by them.
Massa.
Yep.
We love, listen, look, the Joneses, the dozen.
Oh, yeah.
Crumbing, snapping,
Roasting.
bagging, roasting, rap battles, pimp battles. We love coming at each other.
We've been doing it.
Because there's no way you can come at the Federal Reserve. Go try to stunt on the Federal Reserve. Go up to the Federal Reserve and be like, fuck you, hoe ass nigga. They be like, they wouldn't even do that. They'd be like, what the fuck kind of fly is that? Is that a nigga fly? Oh, shit. They don't give a fuck about your stunting.
Someone say verses.
Not at all.
How good is an ether if it only works against your own people? When you gonna ether the sickness that you're trying to duplicate, that you're trying to emulate? All the rappers back in the day emulating the mafia.
Yep.
Calling themselves
Gotti,
Mafia, Phil
yep,
Gotti, Gambino,
Gambino.
the family rules
Yep.
and all this. All this, because you ain't got no family rules of your own.
Oh Lord, not Scarface.
Everybody wanted to be Scarface.
And every common nigga, Scarface is his favorite movie.
Yep.
What's your favorite movie?
Scarface.
Why? Hey, why? Huh? Why?
Yeah, you got an Italian playing a
Huh?
Italian playing a Cuban.
Playing a Cuban. Huh? What? Huh? Or some kind of Latin. I don't know. What? Why?
Hey man. Hey man. Hey man.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Everything about you is a collection of ideas that are that set up your appreciation for the external world. This shit is just very disheartening when I come in here and we talk to somebody said Belly. Belly the same shit.
I don't even remember that damn movie.
Nah, it's
I don't think
DMS.
I've ever seen that.
It wasn't even really a great movie.
I seen it once and was like,
Let's just keep
I'm
it
out.
1,000.
Right, I was like, I'm
Let's
out.
just keep it 1,000. Like, it wasn't a great movie.
Okay.
It was
It's no
cool.
New Jack City. It's not.
You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like, oh my God. It wasn't like, I wasn't like fucked
Mesmerized
up.
by
watching it.
it was a hood classic.
It was like a long ass music video.
Right.
Wow.
Hype Williams, right?
They
Yeah.
came on like at 2:00 on a Saturday on the regular channel.
And I'm not trying to shit on it. I'm just saying I wasn't blown away as a movie piece. I wasn't like, oh,
Right.
that's amazing. But at the end of the day, if you look at the content in the movie, still dealing with black on black violence,
right.
themes
Yep.
of black on black violence, still dealing with drugs, still dealing with niggas struggling with spirituality, lack of knowledge of self. At the end, you get the motherfucking Farrakhan-esque, Nation of Islam-esque type dude talking to the dude that was there, that was sent to kill him. You still get these basic themes of poverty, lack, struggle, trying to get out, trying to escape. My man Nas and T-Boz is trying to get to Africa. You get what I'm saying? And it was cool. It wasn't, somebody said it was classic. Like,
Classic?
Oh my God.
Like classic?
Classic. They thought
Knock
Return
it.
of the Mac was a hit.
What?
Somebody said black on black crime zone. Nigga, when one nigga is chasing another nigga down the street trying to shoot him in front of, here, take the burner. Nigga, that, what the fuck? Niggas be trying to be deeper than, first get deeper than your pockets.
Oh Lord.
Before you talk to me. You got shallow pockets, nigga. Don't speak to me. Get deeper in your pockets before you come in here trying to talk.
In the shadows.
I should tell your mama on you.
You got
Okay.
midget pockets.
Smoking on that grandpappy.
That's Sarah's funny.
Smack your granddaddy. Come on, man. That's from the homeboy Red, man. Just stop with this stupid logic. When another nigga kills another nigga based on systemic poverty, racism, lack, and all this other shit, when one man takes another man out, that's a brother to brother, that's black on black crime. So shut the fuck up. What the fuck else is it? Two brothers that didn't have to be lost. Come on, man. One is lost to the system, the other one is lost to life. That's for what? God damn. I swear these niggas, boy. Deep as a gnat's backpack.
Deep as a gnat's backpack.
I don't know. Damn.
Shit, anyway, I'm just going through this shit. That lady said something wrong with white folk, right?
Yep. Psychopaths.
Well, what's wrong with us if we trying to be like them?
Stockholm syndrome.
Instead of I'm in love with a stripper,
Yeah.
I'm in love with my master.
He whip and he ride.
He whip and he ride. Sarah funny.
Well, listen. How the fuck they get all that money? $136 trillion. Somebody's giving them that money, and
Giving them?
It's somebody's paying them to have this money. Somebody's patronizing the business. If black businesses is going under, and the white people is making $163 trillion, then somebody's spending that money.
A lot of
and
white people.
No, but that's talking about the collective wealth
I understand.
of 80 million white homes.
But we're still paying. We're still giving them money.
Of course.
But a lot of those white families are also invested in the stock market.
True.
But that's not the only place where they got their money.
No, I'm not saying that, but you don't know that is a major place of where they do get their money. They do. I mean, they'll talk about portfolios or diversified portfolio here, this and that. I'm doing this, crypto here, crypto that. I mean, that's a much more common conversation around Caucasian people, and I had them as clients for 20 years, so I've talked about it all the time with them. And so they know this stuff. It's just secondhand knowledge. It's just boom. They just know it like they're just rapping off the thing. We have no idea that this is how major wealth is created, is through the stock market. And if you want to get super wealthy, you're going to have to do it through the stock market.
So let me ask this question. Because we got the one lady on that said white people crazy because the motherfuckers can lie. Mm-hmm. It's subconscious. Mm-hmm. I don't even know what you're talking about. Right? Mm-hmm. Let's talk about Candace Owens.
Oh, man.
My favorite girl.
Now, she was like, fuck y'all, I'm American. I'm not fucking with Juneteenth. She said in a tweet, she said, Juneteenth is so lame, Democrats really need to stop trying to repackage segregation. I'll be celebrating July 4th and July 4th only. I'm American. Now, when you dumb, you move off of emotion. And I've been dumb. I done moved off of emotion. That's how I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Because I done moved off of emotion before. Mm-hmm. But when you dumb, you move off of emotion. And I believe she was positioned to say what she needed to say to get an emotional reaction out of the masses. Right? Mm-hmm. Why? In opposition of this last picture, put up the other picture with the bone.
With the bone? Okay.
Yes.
See, there are a lot of black folks that see Juneteenth in the same way as it is depicted in this picture. Wait a minute. You haven't given us any substantive legislation on nothing. No hate crime bill, no poverty bill, no systemic inequality bill. Everything you do for us is motherfucking symbolic. We had a symbolic nigga in office for 8 years, and then 3-4 years after he out of office, he finally come out and says, I was restricted by systematic racism.
Right.
Why take you 4 years to say that?
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
Look, it's the same. Fuck it, I'm gonna give you a symbol.
He said that shit.
Really? You said
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna give you a symbol. Oh, all of a sudden, hey, you know what? Kamala, AKA Divine Nine, let's rally around our sister, Howard University, HU, the real HU, by the way, not the other HU. Okay, get in and be like, what niggas? I'm Asian.
I'm Asian.
I ain't finna do nothing specific for niggas.
Please.
Not
That's
just
what she said. I ain't finna do nothing specific for black people.
Not only
What?
for black people.
She actually said that?
She said that.
She said that
That's
shit.
a classic video before
You ain't
she
see
even
that? I'm not gonna do stuff only for black people.
No, she said I'm not gonna do nothing specific for black people.
Yep.
There you have it.
Only if it's included with others.
There you have it.
So Candace comes out and says really some cold shit, which is in alignment with this picture. But because we emotional, they know, and we don't fuck with her goofy ass, because she be on the Republican side and all this other shit. See, this is how you confuse people. Divergent perspectives that go against the masses to get an emotional reaction out of the masses.
Right.
Now, she said, fuck that Juneteenth shit. But she said it in context of, I'm an American.
Yeah, I'm fucking with the white people.
I'm
shit.
fucking with the white folk. But really, it's in alignment with what's on
Right.
this fucking art piece.
Right.
You got thrown a symbolic bone.
Yep.
Another symbolic bone. And to get you to defend the bone, we finna send our dog after you. Candace Owen. Juneteenth is so lame. Democrats really need to stop repackaging segregation or trying to repackage segregation. I'll be celebrating July the 4th and July the 4th only. And niggas are so happy to celebrate. Niggas are so happy to barbecue.
Nigga, we love a party,
so
nigga.
happy.
What you talking about, nigga?
Ain't nothing wrong with barbecue.
Party, nigga. That's what we do, nigga.
What the fuck you mean? Where the party at, nigga?
Why the fuck I can't barbecue, nigga? What, nigga? Fuck this nigga. Nigga. Put that
You
shit
know
on
how
the grill.
beautiful it is outside, nigga?
Put that shit on the grill, nigga. Fuck this nigga.
You got your stamps yet?
And
Going
they
out
pat,
to
look
the
at that shit, man.
I'm mad y'all didn't invite me to that Memorial Day weekend.
You talking off air again? Man, this shit getting crazy. Niggas come here and start talking.
Oh my God.
No, but seriously, Winston Wilson pointed it out. That's classic gaslighting.
Yeah.
Classic gaslighting.
Nobody eating her potato salad no way though.
You understand? They got raisins in them. She ain't even ate. She's
Raisins
not even
in
ate
the
off. She's not even
potato
from
salad.
here. She from the island somewhere. No disrespect to my islanders, because we got a lot of islander
I'm just put
families.
raisins in the potato salad?
Yeah, you can tell by that swoop bang.
No, when you start loving on white folk and you got motherfucking Stockholm syndrome, let me tell you something. You gonna put not the brown raisins, nigga. You gonna put them green raisins.
Them yellow ones.
You put them yellow raisins.
And if you're real nice, I'm making some.
Yeah,
Nasty
the white
of the
ones.
nasty.
You
Those are
understand?
white ones, man.
You gonna put them
This is the nastiest of the
you gonna
nasty.
put them transparent raisins in.
The cloaking device raisins. The cloaking raisins.
Just stop acting crazy. You know that girl crazy than a motherfucker.
Is she crazy though?
That's crazy like a fox.
Hell yeah.
How else she gonna pay her motherfucking $3,000 a month rent? I'm sure that's what it is.
Yeah.
At least $3,000. Where you live, girl?
Everything she's saying crazy.
not
though.
Everything
when
she
she
say
talking about
ain't
the
crazy,
feminine-
though.
The feminine side of the game. Feminine.
But that's what I'm saying. I think she's positioned to do that.
She is positioned.
They say you go out, you are a dog. This is your talking point. Go
Yep.
handle that. Cause listen now. White people. You remember? I just watched it again recently. You remember the Avatar cartoon?
Man, come on now. Stop playing. That's religion.
All right.
Avatar's religion.
White people to black people are like the Dali,
The Daily. Earth Nation.
the Earth Nation. The Dali is that secret,
Security,
invisible security force. These motherfuckers be all on the roof,
Yep.
hanging from the ceiling, listening to niggas. Like,
Yep. And when you, as soon as them niggas get ready to do some shit, they disrupt your shit from the distance and shit from the hidden spot.
do you see what I'm saying? And then they take you to some underground place where they brainwash you.
Yep.
See, white America is the Dali. And when a nigga get out there and be saying shit that's against what the Dali and the overall philosophy of, say, at that time it was Ba Sing Se, right?
Yeah, Ba Sing.
That was the ancient city, right? Ba Sing Se. Hey, The Avatar, them niggas in there making noise. They talking some shit.
Yeah.
The whole portion of this was this. In that movie, or in that cartoon, the Dai suppressed the knowledge of the war to the king of Ba Sing Se. He had no idea that they were at war. And they would brainwash everybody to keep him in the dark. He had never even visited the walls of his city. So they kept his ass in the dark. Listen, let me explain something to you. This girl says something and this shit go viral, national, who paying her? Because if all of the motherfucking media outlets are owned by 5 groups, who you work for? How you get this motherfucker greenlit?
Ain't she on Fox? I think she got a show on Fox.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Listen, white people are the Dai, my nigga. Say some shit that's not in alignment with what's popping. You see what they doing to YouTube?
Nigga, some rock handcuffs is coming your way.
You understand? You see what they doing to social media platforms. Facebook, you can't even fart on Facebook. Fuck around and record yourself farting on Facebook. I promise you. Serious now. Did somebody record themselves Putin? I don't mean Putin from Russia. I mean Putin.
Farting.
Put that shit on motherfucking Facebook, see what happens. Can't do nothing. Why? Because they'll say the Constitution and, you know, America is great and freedoms and liberties, but at the end of the day, freedom of speech is dead. You can't speak the way you want to speak. They shutting shit down. Most of you motherfuckers don't even get the notifications when the show go live.
Right, they shadow banning all the people who are breaking off information. Seriously, like he been at 60-something thousand subscribers for damn near a year.
I should have been at 70. I'm fucking and lost 15 last week.
Yeah, that's what they do. They take some and then so your ass don't never move. They'll take some subscribers off and shit like that.
Shit crazy.
They do shit like that?
Oh, man, come on. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Shit crazy. But when I tell them to support OneStream, right? Take OneStream. Black-owned business we at right now. I say, go to OneStream. Support OneStream. All the shit is over there. Go look at it. Niggas start moaning.
That's a little extra, nigga. I gotta learn that damn platform. And I gotta...
Is it black-owned?
Is it black-owned?
Yes, it's black-owned.
It's black-owned. All right, nigga, what's the website? Nigga? What's the website, nigga? Goddamn.
I'll get to it in a little while.
Every now and then.
That's what procrastination sounds like, nigga.
95-year-old nigga walking to the refrigerator.
Hey, let me just say this, man. Go support. Your mom's is weird, Preston. Preston Towns. Your mom's is weird, nigga. She named you Preston. Your mom is hella weird, dog. You gave birth to a Goofy, gave birth to a commoner, and named the nigga Preston because he thought he was better than the regular niggas. Preston is pressed.
Pressed on.
Get your goofy ass off this channel, boy. Tell your mama I said, what's happening?
Tell your mama
I should tell your mama, oh, you.
Tell your mama I'll be in town next week.
The nigga. Oh, no, you funny, boy.
Tell your mama I need my eyebrows braided, nigga.
I need my eyebrows braided.
Nah, man, you know I like talking shit, man, and having fun. It's all good. Y'all hit the like button. There's a lot of people in here right now. Hit the like button. Support the channel. Support the channel. Support the channel. And I need everybody to sign up to my Patreon. Just Google Zoe Williams on Patreon. Listen, sign up. If you sign up now, it'll cost you $5 to sign up.
$5.
It'll cost you $5. And then on top of that, you will save 70% on my masterclass. My masterclass is going to blow your minds. I'm bringing in psychotherapists, clinical psychotherapists. I'm bringing in a Babalawo from the Ifa tradition for spiritual work, for cleansing of generational curses.
Man.
When I tell you, we finna, dude, the come to Jesus, not Jesus, no disrespect to Jesus. No disrespect to Christ.
Jesus.
We don't disrespect
Jesus
our
name.
Lord.
Jesus name.
Listen,
Cesare Borgia.
no disrespect, Cesare. Cesare Borgia. You and Lucrezia keep fucking around. Listen.
You and Lucrezia.
The Come to Mises Masterclass. We're gonna teach you how to confront yourself.
Come to
Mises. And a lot of my work, man. Listen, man, there's some personal shit going on. My brother is struggling. Shit, man, we did a little intervention for my brother. See, it's something. Dr. Mark Goulston said this a while ago.
Dr. Goulston.
Mark Goulston said a lot of times people who are hurt have to be helped by hurt people because they can hear each other. If you're not hurt and you don't have the same experience, oftentimes it's harder for you to hear help coming from someone who is unhurt.
Yep.
But somebody who has gone through what you've gone through, do you get what I'm saying? You resonate better.
That's right.
So me and my cousins, we had a little intervention, man.
You want to go back again?
And I got some cousins, man, and I appreciate them. My cousin Dawg Jr., my cousin Jimmy Mack. Yeah, nigga, we some country niggas. Yeah. Dawg Jr., Jimmy Mack.
He said we some
nigga,
country niggas.
We some country folk.
Nigga,
Big
that's
Mama
country as
was
hell.
from Warren, Georgia, my nigga. Mom and Dad, Chattanooga, nigga. We some country niggas now. Don't get it twisted. Anyway.
Chattanooga. That's Aboriginal country.
They have been through some shit. And they went and spoke to my brother, man, and my brother opened up and shared shit. And I was wise enough to know, shut the fuck up. You, Zoe, shut up and sit in the background
and let it all happen.
Just let it ride and listen. And when I tell you they connected to him, listen, man, I'm telling you this because oftentimes that come to Mises moment feels like an internal intervention. You've been fucking up your life. And one day you gotta hit like rock bottom.
Yep.
Tone Talks is in the building. What up, Tone? Y'all say what's up to Tone. He just got in the building. One day when you hit rock bottom, that's when you wake up and go, all right, I got to change the way I live. I got to change the way I do. And I was explaining this to a sister yesterday in the motherfucking cigar lounge. I made it very clear. I said, a person suffering from addiction has to hit rock bottom and become willing before they can get help. I said, but the same is true of intimate relationships. Oftentimes you frustrated because a person won't listen to you or take your advice or do what you think is best for them. First off, that's what you think is best for them.
True. Right.
Yep.
And they may not be where you are at the time.
Right.
See, a lot of our frustration is rooted in not getting what we want. It's not about the person becoming better or the person doing better. It's most times it's about you getting what you want. So she was like, well, when do I have to, when should I stop hoping and when should I stop trying to help them? I said, helping them ain't got nothing to do with you. Help is internal.
Right.
You think you trying to help them do what? Basically, do what you say. No, that's not how intimate relationships work, especially when one has to deal with their own issues. The Come to Mises Masterclass is going to teach you how to confront you. The link is coming.
For the book?
July 4th. No, the link for the masterclass. The book is coming too. I'm getting a chapter today. So the book is 16 chapters. I get chapter 11 today.
Okay.
I have 3 separate editors working in unison. See, so when you have 3 separate editors, they got to line up like a choo-choo train.
They got to be in harmony.
The first one, put the camera down here so they can see this here. The first one,
This right here.
you capture all the little fuck shit, whatever else. So the first one is actually copy editing, right? So she takes my manuscript and she's like, don't say that, don't say that. Shorten this chapter. You have, like she called me the other day and said, look, nigga, chapter 11 and 12 is 10,000 words.
What the fuck is you doing?
She said, nigga, the rest of the chapters are like 2,400 at the most, 22. These 2 chapters, 10,000 words. Nigga, I can make 4, 5 chapters out of these 2 chapters. What do you want to do? So she was like, I have to cut them. And then, so she's shaping it so it all flows in a cogent manner. And she's taking the best of the best and not leaving out certain things. So it's a whole fucking movement.
Like editing a movie.
So then, that's her. She in Memphis. Memphis, Tennessee. You gotta say it like that.
Memphis.
You know what I'm saying? Then it's me and Janine out of Oakland. So we get the chapter from her, me and Janine. Me and Janine read together. I'd be like, oh, she fucked up right here. Let's expand. And Janine, what I love about Janine typed like 185 words a minute. I'd be like, and then what had happened was, and through line, and then back to Krishnamurti, and then she put it all together. And then the final editor edits our work. Grammar,
right?
You know, all the fuck shit.
Spell checks and all that?
Right. All the spell checks, everything. So, yes. That's what that is. So the process is happening. We're good. Please go purchase your copy. It's 900 motherfuckers in here. We're not close to 900 pre-orders.
What the fuck y'all doing?
We're not close to 900 pre-orders. Not even close.
What the fuck y'all doing?
And no, if you pre-order my book, 70% off of the Come to Mises Masterclass. Please pre-order The Shrouded Lighthouse at theshroudedlighthouse.com. Support theshroudedlighthouse.com. Support theshroudedlighthouse.com. Support theshroudedlighthouse.com. Support Total Package Energy. Support totalpackageenergy.com. Buy Total Package Energy out. Support my ZMOS product at cmossbusiness.com. Somebody forever blessed. I'll sock you in the jejunum.
The jejunum? The jejunum?
This motherfucker right here said, yeah, but why, Zo? Because I said so. It's going to benefit you. If you got to ask why,
it's going to help you.
And this show started in 2012.
It's going to help you. Help us to help you.
The fuck? Yeah, but why? I love our people, man. Fuck it, man. It's all good, but continue to support the businesses that we put in front of you. Continue to follow Kev on realnagas.com.
2 E's, REEL.
Yes. Yeah. And then support my homeboy Hassan McCullough. You know Hassan?
Molecular.
let me say, man, you've been doing a damn good job, brother.
What I do?
But normally you don't talk. I'm just saying.
You're becoming more engaged.
When you do talk, you starting to say some shit now, man. Maybe that tooth opened up a door.
Nigga, shut the hell up.
Let some science come through. You had one tooth blocking the science. So then you lost the tooth, and then the science started running the fuck up out your mouth. I didn't know
The
that
nigga
everyone had science. It was a tooth blocking all the science.
Was it a Rosetta Stone blocking all the
one tooth that said, you ain't gonna say shit. You understand? It's been 6 years. You gonna come in, you're not gonna say a motherfucking thing. You understand? Then all of a sudden, nigga lose his tooth. And now the motherfucker talking about the Moors and Islam and history. And he talking about racism. I said, what the fuck? That tooth is a dam. That tooth was holding, it's a knowledge dam.
It's a dam. You said it was a knowledge dam. He popped it down.
That motherfucker lost that tooth, that science came, man.
Oh, nigga.
Hey, man, I love it, bro.
I hope these niggas ain't laughing. You know these people. They didn't realize my tooth was gone. By the way.
Damn. Yeah, they did. They saw that tooth. They just didn't want to say that. First off, it ain't a side tooth, nigga. It's a front tooth. So you see that tooth missing.
They didn't know. They didn't know till you just told them.
Till the nigga just told them.
Somebody said I did.
I did.
Look, I saw it, nigga. Oh shit! Oh, nigga. This nigga is a prophet.
I saw it.
He's the minister of information now.
I saw it. I seen it.
Oh, man. Everybody talking about that. All saw that too.
Nigga, they wasn't seeing it until you said something, nigga.
They didn't.
They said it was an unwisdom too.
Who said that? That's hilarious. Whoever said that is fucking hilarious.
This nigga said he had an unwisdom too.
Unwisdom too? When he came out and the nigga wisdom came forward. Oh, nigga. That is comically genius, nigga. That's how we doing right there.
Don't worry, Hassan. It's a statement piece.
That is comedy.
Women like it, don't get Hassan.
I'm tripping.
Oh yeah.
It was his unwisdom too.
They called the nigga Timmy Side too.
Nigga, what the fuck is going on right now? This is hilarious.
I bet he be drinking that juice though.
Oh shit. Nigga got my head hurt.
Alright, look, man, we gotta
These
go.
niggas got my head hurt.
All right, we gotta go. I love y'all. My niggas, I love y'all. We gotta go. Hey, again. Oh, the lady said still handsome, though.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, exactly. I'm telling you. It's the straight hand effect. I'm telling you.
It's the straight hand effect. This nigga got a side.
He got a gap on the side. The gap, the side straight hair.
The straight hand.
This nigga got a side straight.
Oh my God.
Straight hand got a gap though.
Oh nigga, that's what they said. You got.
No, serious.
Missing two
Right.
That shit's a hole.
That's some shit, nigga. You like nigga, that's some shit right there,
All
nigga.
right, y'all.
Oh my
All
God.
right. I love y'all. Y'all be safe. I appreciate everybody. Thank you for tuning in. We out. ZoWhat Show. Deuces.
Somebody said we too.
Timmy side tooth. That unwisdom tooth, nigga. This nigga said an
This mother.